Hello good folks, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to another quick video tutorial. This was just a regular speed paint that I was doing for practice. So I looked up some reference and started drawing a samurai warrior. Maybe I should have kept it simple and should have just painted a regular samurai with a sword. Or maybe I did the right thing to basically just give him a lightsaber. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I started with a simple sketch using a reference that I found on Pinterest I think, but I added the skull mask without any reference. I am drawing with very loose lines, not caring too much. It's a speed paint after all. I also decided to give him a cape just to make him look cool. Then I loaded the canvas with random blobs of paint and kept the sketch on the top layer. I know some of you guys are already asking about how I do that, and I promise I will make a video on how to do it. But maybe some of you might know that it's just the pattern stamp tool. Still got no clue? Alright, I'll make a complete video on how to do it. Stay tuned. So with all the colors on the canvas, I can basically just color pick and use the tones to fill in the sketch. This gives me a consistent color palette to work on, which I really like. I'm putting a lighter color against the samurai figure so it kind of pops out and reads better. Some background, maybe some buildings, just figuring out different shapes and what works for the composition. I'm now slowly getting rid of the line work by painting on the top layer. I'm basically just color picking from the canvas and painting shapes and refining the edges. I don't know about the background, I haven't really figured it out yet. It looks empty, right? So I'm gonna add something to it. Maybe I'm just, going with the flow. Maybe some buildings would work, let's see. So far I've worked with just a simple round brush, but at this point I think I'm gonna paint over with something with a bit more texture or grain to it. It really helps me blend colors together a bit more easily, I guess. Right now the figure is kind of merging into the background, so I'm making a selection around the figure's back where the cape is, and I'm painting a lighter color over the background to create a slight separation using some atmospheric perspective. Just made the cape a little bigger, making it more dynamic. Let's make some of his armor parts a little bigger. There you go. He looks quite menacing, to be honest. I picked up a warmer color, set the layer blending mode to color dodge and painted some light on the background, and then using a soft round brush painted some darks around the canvas. Now I am using a textured brush to refine the shapes. I love to have a painterly quality to my artworks, so I mostly use a lot of texture or brush strokes in my painting. I think the textures also add some detail to the painting, so it's really helpful. Alright, so at this point I don't know what got into my mind, but I thought it would be so cool to give this guy a lightsaber. A samurai with a lightsaber. Nice. So I'm painting some red light over his armor and on the face. some color dodge for the lightsaber, and then moving on to the cooler lights hitting the edge of the character. I'm painting some smoke around the character, no reason, except that it looks cool. Some more highlights and further refinements, and I think we are pretty much done. So yeah, I hope it was helpful for you guys to see the process. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you did, please leave a like on this video. And if you want to see more content related to concept art, painting, illustration, and all kinds of stuff related to art, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so whenever I post new stuff, you get a notification. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.